Well, it was more of the same for the Nebraska basketball team. Grace Harmon with HuskerOnline's Robin Washut. Now, Robin, Nebraska fell 81-76 in overtime. So close, but kind of in the last couple minutes of overtime, it seemed like it was a little too late. Not only that, but Nebraska really struggled from the free throw line, shooting 8 of 30. You can't win games like that, Robin.
Yeah, to say they really struggled is as big of an understatement as probably could be said. Missing 22 free throws, I've never seen anything like that in all my years, not even covering sports, but watching sports. And I think we went and looked it up, and the basketball reference page only goes back to 2010-11, and it's the worst of any team that's attempted 30 or more free throws in a game, the worst percentage. They're 26% from the line. And it's the 5th worst of any team that shot 20 free throws in a game. So this was a historically bad performance on all counts. And then, oh, by the way, they turned the ball over a season high 21 times and really left every opportunity on the floor to win that game. And this was the one opportunity they had left to finally get a victory. And now here they are. 14 straight losses. That is now a new official program record for consecutive defeats, so more history being made in the wrong way. They already set the record for straight conference losses. They've already set the record for most losses in a season, so you could probably say this is the worst season in program history. And there's a lot of evidence to back it up. And losing a game like this is a Northwestern team that has 2 Big Ten wins all season long. Both came against Nebraska. I mean, just think about that right now. And so now, with 2 more games, you're at Michigan, you're at Minnesota to close out the year on 2 straight senior nights for your opponent. They are pretty much bound to be the 14th overall seed in the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis, and will probably be one and done once they're there. So this season cannot get flushed soon enough, and as soon as we're able to turn the page to next season, the better, I'm sure, for everyone involved.
Yeah, for fans, media, and players and coaches alike, I'm sure they're ready to move on from this season. Well, one maybe bright spot, can we say that? Bright spot was Ivan Udrago. He had 19 rebounds, the most for a Nebraska player since 1999, and the most in this building ever. He's really, kind of emerging as a big man for Nebraska. What did you see from him today?
Yeah, 19 rebounds, 10 offensive boards, and granted, a lot of those came off his own misses, but, you saw not only the rebounds, but, he was aggressive attacking the rim. Mm-hmm. He went to the line 9 times, was 1 for 9 from the charity stripe. But anyway, a game like this, you just try to find anything positive, and that's certainly one of them. Not only this game, like I said, the most free throws since Kamani Friend. I haven't said Kamani Friend in Nebraska basketball media or whatever in a long time. So he had 20 in 1999 and I think 21 earlier that season. So anyway, yeah, it's a positive. Hopefully he continues to develop. But again, you're looking at next year, it's going to be a completely different roster. Mm-hmm. You got not only the 3 sit-out transfers, the 2 junior college transfers, Kobe King coming in from Wisconsin. What guys' roles are going to look like, we have no idea. So certainly, it's a positive. I'll even add, as far as another silver lining, Knief Cheatham. His senior night, he came out and dropped team-high 20 points, some huge 3-pointers down the stretch that kept Nebraska in the game. And, he's been probably the most consistent player all season long. It's really hard to see a guy like that go out this way. I know it hurt him. You could just see it in his face in the post-game press conference. This is one that he obviously wanted for a lot of different reasons, and to go out this way, I'm sure, was really tough. But hat tip to Knief for bringing it not only on the court, but being the guy to face the music in front of us. Post-practice interviews, post-game interviews. He was always the one guy that was, willing to take the heat a little bit and be the voice of the team. So, unfortunate way to end his lone season as a Husker, but certainly you got to give him all the credit for doing what he was able to do this season.
Yeah, definitely a true leader for the Huskers. Well, that's all we have for this season from Pinnacle Bank Arena. The Huskers will travel to Ann Arbor and take on Michigan on Thursday evening. Once again, for Robin Washut and HuskerOnline.com, I'm Grace Harmon.